Headed up over Avalon to field and then town. At least that's the game plan for today. Seven or so miles. Lots of elevation. Nice views on Avalon. So anyway, we'll show that to you. Oh, and by the way, this is where you could board a train if you want to take a tour. This is called Beecher Cascade. Somehow these branches got in the way. Nice little pool for sticking your feet in. Alright, so this is Pearl Cascade. That's apparently all that's left of it. Dried up right now. Just imagine a lot of water flowing over that. Okay, so we've been on this stretch for, I don't know, quarter mile maybe, probably not quite. But it's all rocky, and I'll show you more of it in a minute. So that's where we're headed, so up more rocky. And Nancy just notices this rope, it's like, which is tied way up there somewhere. I have no idea what it's here for. My guess is maybe it gets really icy in the wintertime and somebody uses it to keep from killing themselves, but interesting. So the other reason why I wanted to break this out is one, to show you this trail, and then, but it was, I wasn't gonna bother because I've shown you a bunch of rocky stuff in the past, and I guess that's what it is. We just passed a guy coming down it, and down is always more difficult than up. And if there's ever a guy you don't want to talk to feel good about what you're doing, is I mentioned that, and he looks at, I said, oh yeah, it's difficult coming down, and he says, yeah, well, you got like a half mile more of this. So that was positive. I said, so then I said, well, at least the views are nice up there, right? And he says, well, not so much. It was kind of limited, and the sun was in a bad angle. It's like, well, you're selling it well, guy. So anyway, we're going anyway. And yes, this is what it's like. So we're on a little side thing, almost at the top of Avalon. And that bump up there is where we're going next. That's the field, Mount Field. And then over that way, that mountain over there is Mount Tom. So we'll do that and then go down that way. So there's Washington. There. Actually, no, I'm not on Washington. That's why I can't find the towers. That's Jefferson. Let's get over to Washington. There we go. There's the radio towers. That would be Webster there. See the road we came in on. That'd be Mount Willey over there. If we could, once we get to the top, we could go over to that, but there's not much out there, so we won't do that. And that's all I got in here. Hey, hey. So we made it to the top of a field. There'll be a view over there somewhere. Maybe more. No, that's probably it. So I think this is our best view. That would be Tom there. It's really getting hazy out there. There's the Mount Washington Hotel, which we've still not stayed at. Someday. Okay. This is probably oversharing, but that is poop on a rock. And we've been hiking for however many years, and every time I come across poop on a rock, I have to say that. I announce poop on a rock. And we've said many times I should probably just start taking pictures and you know, put out an entire video or something of poop on a rock, but it just seems like it might not go over that well. But anyway, here we are at the junction with the Mount Tom Spur, which we decided we're not going to do because there's not much of a view out there. So we're going to head back down. But anyway, back to the poop on a rock. You wouldn't think that it would happen that often, but I would say it's that at least the fourth today, and I finally said I got to stop and take this video. And I would say probably on average at least a couple times a week we come across poop on a rock, and sometimes I'll try to guess what might have pooped that, and that's something small, whatever that is. Not sure what that might be. Maybe a weasel or something. Anyway, that's probably enough of that. Hi. Okay, we're back near the car. Decided we're going to sit and have lunch here at the train depot. Nice hike. Somewhere around 7 miles, 2,500 feet. Not great views up there, but there's some decent ones. Some of the waterfalls and stuff were nice. That's the, this is a busy spot, by the way. Between the train depot, the AMC Highland Center's over there. So a lot of people stay there, stay overnight and stuff. There's a boatload of hikes that leave out of this general area. Crawford Notch.